Welcome back to Real Christianity with Rev Kev. As they say in our jungle village, yaki yaki. Hey, I'm in a different setting, but it's still the same old Rev Kev, and I want to bring something up because I was asked this recently. I was on an atheist web video chat, or I don't know what kind of an interview with the deconverted man. You might want to go look on his site and watch that. But I think it was there that somebody either asked or somebody wrote it in the screen later. I don't know if we ever addressed it, but they said, do you believe in a flat earth? What do Christians believe about a flat earth? And I'd heard this somewhere else, I'm not really sure, but say, hey, in the Bible, in a couple places, it mentions the four corners of the earth. So the Bible is clearly teaching a flat earth. So you believe the Bible? How can you say it's true? Well, one, the Bible is not a scientific textbook, but I still believe it's true in what it writes and records. So what do you do with the four corners of the earth? Well, instead of answering that, let me ask a question. When you get up, you see and you look on your phone or online, and you talk about what time does the sun rise, and we said, hey, did the sun rise this morning, or what time did the sun set? Well, you buffoon, the sun didn't rise, the earth turned. Why do we say the sun rose or the sun set when it didn't really happen that way? One, that's just the way we talk, that's the way we communicate. It's okay, but we are in a much more scientific age, so somebody might catch you and say, hey, that sun didn't set. Well, if somebody said that to you, you'd kind of roll your eyes and say, hey, grow up. Well, in the same way, although I don't say that, just people that ask that question, because I think they're asking, really, does the Bible teach a flat earth? And no, it doesn't. It's talking about the ends of the earth. And certainly they didn't have the ability to see the world like we do from space. They didn't understand back then, thousands of years ago, the mapping of the world. But now we talk about the ends of the earth. It wasn't a scientific designation any more than us saying the sun rose or the sun set. It was just a way to talk about the extreme ends of the earth, whether it was God's power or His majesty or whatever it was extending to the ends of the earth. But just because the Bible says ends of the earth or four corners of the earth doesn't mean that the Bible is teaching a flat earth. We really need to look at who the Bible was written to, what kind of things were mentioned at that time, such as now in 100 years they might look back and say, ha, they talked about sunrise and sunset. We're so much smarter than them. Let's be careful of what C.S. Lewis called chronological snobbery, thinking that we are much more intelligent. You know, we have some stored knowledge from the people that came before us, but let's be careful when we think we are much more intelligent than others. And when we hear phrases like that used in the Bible, let's not jump to conclusions saying, oh, that's what it says. So real Christianity, yeah, I believe the Bible is true, but I don't think that question, there's some tough things in the Bible to explain. That's not one of them. This has been Real Christianity with Rev Kev. Yaki yaki.